Since New York changed the process by which over 4 million Medicaid recipients obtain prescription drug coverage last October, many patients have not been able to access needed medications. This has resulted in more complications for patients and higher health care costs for the state.
I'm hopeful that at the end of this term, we will be able to get back a lot of the patient protections that were eroded away over the last several years. We are a state with a viable, with a strong, with a consistent safety net. And when you forget those things that we have fought for years, you also forget who we're trying to protect, who we're trying to save.
Something as significant as medication usage should not be determined by a health plan. It must be determined by prescribers who spent their careers working on medication issues. Why would you have it any other way?
As a member, I'm in full support, and then particularly as it was mentioned, for so many seniors that are seniors of color, Black, Latino, poor, we have to make sure that we have protections, transparency for them. So I thank the advocates for coming today, and I stand in full support with you, and I'm hoping that we will move with expediency in the legislature.
So the only course of action to rectify the situation is to restore prescriber prevails language in the for Medicaid managed care across the board. If we are serious about ending AIDS in this state, which is the epicenter of the epidemic still 30 years later, we have to put our money where our mouth is and be able to provide the best treatment options for anyone living with HIV and any other chronic condition.
Long time fought for prescriber prevail, questions of formulary, open development of all of that, and I think that we need to make sure there is a balance as we go forward, especially with this budget.
Prescriber prevail language needs to be restored to the Medicaid program and provided for within the New York State budget so that patients can receive the right medications without having to wait through step trial failures and pre-authorization delays.
The Hispanic Federation is committed to working with New York State legislators, community advocates, healthcare providers to promote a managed care program that prioritizes a patient's overall mental and physical health care, but also recognizes the physician's expertise in determining a treatment plan that is culturally, linguistically, and medically appropriate for each individual patient.
We're asking the state require these Medicaid managed care companies to keep any on-patent prescription drug available to our Medicaid population.
So we urge New York State officials to listen to us and add language to the final 2012-2013 budget to preserve patient protections regarding access to necessary prescription drugs for Medicaid managed care members.
Patient protections, including prescriber prevails, must be restored to ensure access to life-saving medications. Time is running out. Please contact Governor Andrew Cuomo and tell him it's imperative to reinstate patient protections in the 2012-2013 New York State budget.